All right. Okay. Hopefully everybody can see me pretty good here. Um, I'm starting this channel really to really like dissect some things. I get a lot of guys asking me, a lot of like specifics, really about like divorce, just rebuilding, and really how I kind of went from going, to from a bad marriage, very, very blue pill, and really, coming to this awareness, um, as you can kind of see now. So if you're joining me here, definitely make sure you take the time to subscribe. I want to really have some real talks kind of dedicated specifically to guys that have gone through bad relationships, bad breakups, and divorce specifically. Um, but this video is really dedicated for three things. I just want to do a quick video today, um, to really just give you three quick tips when going through a divorce. Um, First of all, I could definitely understand. I definitely understand what you're going through. I definitely understand. It's a definitely um, uh, it's a down, very hurtful time. You may feel betrayed, or you may just be surprised that you're actually kind of walking this road. Realizing you're not the only one that's been there. You're not the only man that's had to walk down this path. And truly, 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 there is light at the end of the tunnel. Um, I will say the very first thing I would suggest to a man who uh, is kind of faced with the shocking revelation of he's going through a divorce is, I'd say, uh, least communication with your partner. If there's no, if you've already done counseling, if you've already done, really trying to hash out, your differences and really get to a place of peace and understanding. If you know that that's not, what you're working on, if divorce is a definite option, is a definite inevitability, um, go ahead and pull away. Go ahead and have that alone time. Really get your thoughts together. Really try to get some you time. This is a time that you're going to be rebuilding. This is a time that you're going to start to really focus on you. Um, um, a lot of times with men, if you're married, if you're in a committed relationship, especially if you guys are living together, you have really shifted the focus to be more of a we centric focus, as opposed to like kind of focusing, on yourself, focus on your own, mental health, your own priorities. So what I want you to do at this time right now is to really just pull away from that idea, pull away from that idea of it is a I need to focus on everyone and focus on what everyone is doing. Focus on where she's doing, how she's doing it, who she's with, all that stuff. It does not matter. At this time, I need you to focus on you, right? Number two is kind of a piggyback on number one. I want you to take a trip. Go take a trip. Go anywhere by yourself. I know it's the pandemic, and it makes life a little bit harder to kind of go on a trip somewhere. But I need you to go somewhere. I need you to go somewhere, either a remote place that you can kind of have your thoughts, have your, bring a good book, uh, um, or go somewhere where your family is. Go somewhere where you'll have some support. Go somewhere where you can kind of get away from the situation and kind of look back at it to really see if, hey, if it's something that you did wrong and you really want to go full force in trying to repair that relationship, or if it's a situation where that it absolutely is over. You need to be around some people who love you. You need to be around some people who care for you. You need to be around some folks that are going to pour back into you. I'm looking at my notes here real quick, and I wanted to, because I don't want to give you too much right now. Um, oh, okay. I'll give you this last one here. So a lot of times, obviously, if you guys are in the same, living place, if you guys are, sharing one roof. So let's say she moves out, right? And so obviously you got the place to yourself. Some great advice that I took to heart from a therapist is to move out of that place. It's not going to be good for your mental health to be in that location. Um, so you don't want to be seeing pictures of you guys everywhere while you're kind of going through this, right? With the exception of kids. Now, kids kind of make the that kind of transition a little bit tougher. Obviously, if your kids are, they're in school, they're school age, that kind of is can make life a little bit more tougher because, obviously, they're, going to school and stuff like that, and you don't want to shake up their world too much. That being said, I'm going to give you one more as a bonus. So if you just find out you're going through something like that, going through a bad breakup, going through a divorce, the last thing I will say is to talk to someone, whether it be a therapist, whether it be a counselor, whether it be your pastor, whether it be your uh, your best friend, But I want you to talk to somebody who can be objective. I want you to talk to somebody who's not gonna, be in your amen corner, right? This is not the time to kind of have someone to just rah rah rah, she's so bad, rah rah rah, you're not that bad, in reverse. It's not that time. The time right now is really for you to vent, to really, have that, the scream, the yells, the cries, anything you need at this time to really get this thing off your chest. That's what that therapist is going to be, for. You need to talk to someone about kind of the details of what is going on and how this thing is affecting you. There's no time limit on how long, that you will actually talk to somebody. There's no time limit, I say, to, seeing a therapist or seeing, or having that, let's say it's your mom or anyone you think can be, truly objective. There's no time limit on it. But I would say, for a few months is as reasonable. You know, you need to make sure that you are stable coming from this thing. These are things that men, sometimes the world can be very shaken up. The world can be very off balance when you're kind of going through something like this. Women are a little bit different. I mean, literally, they send one text and there's like 20 women at their house. They have a girls' night. There's like, 15 women, going bowling. A lot of times guys just don't have that type of community, right? So, but I don't want you to be an island unto yourself. Don't be an island. Talk to someone. Talk to somebody who's been there. Talk to someone um, who can really look at your situation and tell you it's going to be okay. You're going to move past this. Life goes on. It is not the time to be running to another woman. I'm going to tell you that right now. Um, and the reason why I say that is because I don't want you to get into a situation where you're like taking out what that last woman did on the new woman. And then I don't want you to make this new person that that has feelings for you. I don't want you to make that person your therapist either. I don't want you to have a person that's there that's a viable option that you can actually have a relationship with, and make that person your therapist and make that person your sounding board. Because nothing ruins relationships, faster than dumping too much weight, on it. It's like having a business. Your business is brand new. You got an EIN like yesterday, and you quit your job. Well, it's a baby. It's a baby business. You can't just dump a whole lot of weight on it. It's just same thing in your relationship. If it's a brand new relationship, and you meet this person, and then you start to kind of go through what you're going through. I'm walking through a divorce. I'm walking through a bad breakup. Not the time to to be dumping, all that, on that new person. But that's all I got today. Um, like, comment, subscribe. Holla at your boy.